Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at 1 Acre Plus Homes. Hope you're having a great day. What real estate agents will not tell you is a series about pricing, preparation, presentation, and promotion. And it is by no means a derogatory series. It is about what you need to know that agents will typically not share with you. Not just because they're hiding it, but because they may not know. Or because there are certain things in the industry that they may not share with consumers. And every industry has that type of information. What we're going to try to do is make sure that you are familiar with the inside information that you need to know to make the best decisions for you in selling your home on an acre or more. Pricing is the first of those issues. The first problem with pricing is that an agent isn't necessarily familiar with the comparable sales they're using to place a value on your home. Therefore, your price could be very inaccurate. And unfortunately, they just won't admit it. Now, as a specialist in selling homes on an acre or more, I have seen the homes that sold that will be compared with yours. I've seen the homes that buyers will look at that compare to yours. You see, most agents who deal with typical subdivision properties just don't know the homes personally and intimately that are on acreage. Because of the type of business we handle, we know those homes, and we can give you the best indication of what your value range is based on the knowledge of what comparable homes sold for and what buyers are looking at in competing housing. There are different sizes of lots, for example, in some 1 acre plus neighborhoods, and when you get out onto county roads, there could be 3.3 acres or 8.9 acres. There's a value in the land versus the house. And most agents aren't familiar with valuation of acreage properties in order to substantiate the value of the land versus the house. There's different levels of restrictions. Some areas will have restrictions that affect the value, allowing workshops or not allowing workshops. You can park your RV, you can't park your RV. That has an effect. And when an agent compares homes that have restrictions versus those that don't, it is not going to be an accurate valuation. Some areas have homes that were built in different eras. Remodeled homes, homes that haven't been updated. There are so many variables. Not knowing those homes can create a problem in valuing your home. The second problem is using the price per square foot method. Now, it's inherently inaccurate even in subdivisions, but it's horribly inaccurate when it comes to homes on an acre or more. The price per square foot method just does not make sense because the land has a value and the home and square footage has a value. Here's some other attributes that you want to make sure, and this is especially with homes on an acre or more: the amount of the land, garages, baths, improvements, pools, age, remodeling, location. Bottom line is that these are all adjustments that can be made in a proper evaluation. Price per square foot is not the way to price a home on an acre or more. Third problem, the number used for your price will dramatically affect how many buyers actually see your home online. And we know that's where buyers start their search typically. Let me tell you, never list your home at $199.9 or $249 or $399.9 or $749.9. Do not do it. Reason is because the internet has changed things. You do want to list your home at $200, $400, $450, $750. Here's why. These are what are called price bands. Now think about this for a second. When someone's searching, let's just use $450 because it's right there about in the middle. Let's just use $450. If someone is searching from $450 to $500,000 for a home, they will not find a home priced at $449.9. Well, why wouldn't you want someone who's looking for a $450,000 house to find a home priced at $449.9? You wouldn't want them to. Therefore, just raise the price to $450. Make the price $450,000. You'll have far more people see your listing. Same thing at $600. If a house is priced at $599 and someone's searching $600 to $650 or $600 to $700, they'll never see the house. Maximize the number of people who see your home. Despite old methods and old strategies, this works at Walmart and at gas stations. It doesn't work on the internet to get you the most views for your home. Pricing your home has a fourth problem. Even in a hot market, agents can price too aggressive. Now, a lot of times they think, hey, if I price it too high, it's no big deal because the market's so hot. That's not the case. Think about this for a second. Homes on an acre or more are not as hot as the subdivisions you hear about in Austin and suburbs. It takes a little longer to sell a home on an acre or more. Now, inventory is down, which is good. All the stats are good for homes on an acre or more, but they're not as dramatically good is homes in subdivision, because the market for buyers is not as large a buyer pool. Pricing a home too aggressively and leaving it on the market for a longer period of time can get you less money in the long run. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I hope this was helpful to you, and I do hope that you'll give me a call so you can start experiencing the new level of real estate service that I provide. Once again, I'm Stuart Sutton at RE/MAX 1, Stuart at oneacreplus.com. Call, text, or email if I can help in any way. Thanks so much. Make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.